Hey guys, today we are going to share some of the point of view about cloud database.
Yeah, we can talk. Let's take pictures.
So in this presentation, we're going to take you through cloud databases from the following 5 aspects. We're going to look at what cloud databases are, the reasons why they are used, the advantages of using them, the challenges that are involved with cloud databases, along with the top 5 market trends that exist.
So, what is cloud database? A cloud database is the database accessible to clients from the cloud and delivered to user on demand via the internet from a cloud database provider's servers. This is also referred to as database as a service. Cloud databases can use cloud computing to achieve optimized scaling, high availability, multi-tenancy, and effective resource allocation. But why do we need cloud databases? While Circle databases are easily vertical scalable, horizontal scalability poses a challenge. The cloud database service based on Circle have started to address non-Circle databases, such as Apache Cassandra, Crouch Database, and Mongo Database, are another type of database which can run in the cloud. Enter the cloud means a variable option for companies that don't have a lot of money for capital investments in equipment or the budget to maintain an IT department of the size needed to manage big data in-house. Experts expect database as a service, just like all the other as a service options out there, to eventually become the standard solution for all but the most highly sensitive and mission-critical data. A variety of cloud database management systems are available to store and analyze both rational and non-rational types of data. We're discussing 5 advantages of cloud database. The first one is elasticity. Elasticity is the ability to add and subtract nodes when the underlying application and business demands it. The adding and subtracting of nodes in response to demand happens on the fly, so that no downtime occurs. The second one is scalability. Elasticity makes it possible to scale out in a linear fashion so that database performance increases when necessary. The ability to scale out also means that large volumes of data are processed in the same amount of time, that small volumes of data are and response time laid out in service level agreements can be met even when demand fluctuates. The third one is high availability. High availability or uptime is critical to business that can lose tens of thousands or even millions of dollars per minute of downtime, depending on the industry. Cloud databases claim high availability because they piggyback off a cloud provider's infrastructure, which is designed to provide easy data distribution and redundancy. The fourth one is easy data distribution. Because cloud providers have the ability to distribute computing resources and data across different geographies or zones, the underlying database of a cloud application can read and write from any node that makes up the cloud database. The last one is lower cost. Elasticity and scalability of cloud database is what makes them look less costly because the pricing model for cloud computing is pay as you go.
Challenges to cloud database. The first challenge is dynamic environment. The cloud database is not predictable and needs to be closely monitored and managed. Besides the large-scale cloud outages we have all heard of, such as the Amazon EC2 US East meltdown last year, we have to face the facts server crashes, hardware malfunctions, and other blips in cloudy skies are a part of the territory. The second challenge is high availability. In the cloud, high availability isn't just about hardware resiliency anymore. Being removed from the actual physical sources, you can't just plug in an extra power supply or network card or swap hardware drives, etc. Maintaining high availability in the cloud depends on the availability of more of the same resources and the ability to dynamically provision them on the fly once a failure is identified. The third one is management overhead. Cloud IT operations are tedious, complex, and often more cumbersome. Maintaining high availability requires continuously monitoring the cloud environment for any failures, configuring auto failure mechanisms, and keeping multiple copies of the database tiers always synchronized and ready to spring into action. Ensuring elasticity means you need to monitor and reconfigure and deploy your servers and sometimes change your app too. So as to add the additional resources or to remove them if they go underutilized. The last challenge is developers and IT or DBA's expertise. Developers flock to the cloud and with good reason. The flip side is that once the application gains momentum, running it effectively and the database in particular requires a skill set not readily available for most of the developers. To allow developers to focus on their code rather than on IT, the cloud ecosystem provides a myriad of off-the-shelf development platforms and cloud services to integrate with to streamline development and time to production. Out of the number of cloud databases available in the market today, we have listed down some of them. The first one being Amazon Web Services. Amazon is one of the top ones in the list of cloud database services, and it includes an array of services including NoSQL, which offer fast reading, write performance, limitless scaling, high availability, and schema flexibility, petabyte scale data warehouse solution, and in-memory caching services. The second one is Microsoft Azure SQL Database. Azure is also pretty much like Amazon and offers both SQL and NoSQL databases. Advantages of having Azure includes scalability with absolutely no downtime, built-in security protections, automated tuning, multi-tenancy capabilities, and support for development tools. The third one is Microsoft Azure Document Database. As Microsoft Azure supports two different cloud-based implementations, it is worth mentioning Microsoft Azure Document DB as well. Launched in 2014, Microsoft Azure Document DB is a NoSQL document database that supports both JSON and JavaScript. The next one is Cloud SQL by Google. As it can manage both MySQL and PostgreSQL SQL databases, Cloud SQL with its relational databases and a big query analysis tool can easily run queries on cloud-based data for Google Cloud Platform. It is easy to set up, manage, maintain, and administer. Cloud SQL is the answer for developers looking for the best option to save time-consuming tasks like applying patches and updates, manage backups, and a lot more. The next one is Oracle Database as a Service. Enterprise developers are also aware of the capabilities of Oracle databases in the data centers. Keeping this in mind, Oracle has released its database technology on a SaaS basis. SaaS here being software as a service. It can support any size workload, right from development to testing, and still provide high-level security encryption spanning multiple layers. Thank you.
Yeah.